Hey, good morning and welcome to a day in my life as a freelancer. I've gotten a good start to my day. This is kind of usually the only part of my day that stays the same every day. Not necessarily time, but kind of the order that I do things in. Since I'm in charge of my own schedule and I don't have to physically go to work, I like to start as soon as I wake up. I'm a morning person, so I don't need to wait for my coffee or anything. So as soon as I wake up, I read messages and I get overnight, to what do? I answer the messages that came to me overnight. There we go, that's how you say it. There's always someone who needs to talk to me about something, and then I kind of get prepared for my day. I use a bullet journal, so every day I already know what's happening. I plan 5 days in advance. Well, that's not true, I plan the whole year in advance, but orders come in and it's a 5-day period, so I always mark them in as soon as I get them, and I know exactly what I have to do that day. So today's a pretty full work day in terms of my normal, but nothing crazy. It's still pretty on the normal side. It's Tuesday, which means that I have to clean the kitchen, which I always hate doing and put off until Tuesday, which is why it's in my bullet journal, so I'm accountable. And hopefully I'll get all of that done pretty darn quick. We were talking about getting breakfast, so I'm not sure if that's gonna go happen. And then I also get to play D&D this afternoon, which makes me a nerd, but I love it. All right, so now it's 11 a.m. I've finished about half of my work, and next up is a shower, so, all right, we're ready. Oh my God, we're getting married. Grace, so if everyone could please join in bowing your heads. So it's 1:15 and I am now almost all the way through my writing work. I just have one more little order to do and then a little review thing. Every once in a while as I see the end, I get a little bit tired that I'm am I really not done yet? So I just got this really nice review and it totally made me back in the mood to keep working, and that means a lot. So I really appreciate all my reviews, and every time I see one like that someone really thought of and wrote something really nice, it just totally makes my day. So back to work. Okay, that was so weird and not a normal thing, I swear, but I literally just got 3 tips in 20 minutes. That's insane. Made my day. Thank you everybody for being super generous. All of my work is done now for the writing side of things, and next up I just have one little review thing to do. Very excited to work with this company again, and I'm looking forward to tearing my closet apart for that little project. Here we go. My husband always makes fun of me because I'm perpetually late to things, which for the record, I'm not late to things that matter, like weddings and funerals. I am late to everything else. And I'm late right now, so gotta go.
Throw his bat through, I believe. Which was instantly vaporized. What everyone like to do? 16 damage.
Oh, no, you're kidding. Oh, you're joking.
Just got back from D&D. I got yet another tip. I literally don't know what this day is, but I like it. Next up, I'm gonna surprise my dog with a little something that he loves. All right, it's 8:45 and I have made it to the end of my day. I am completely done with work and no, I'm not. It was a good day, so I'm glad that I decided to film it for you. Just kind of a recap of actually what I did for each order. The first one that I started with was branding for a supplement company that does supplements specifically for athletes and targeted toward the fitness area. Hello? And that was a 3-part order, so today was the final piece, and that included competitor analysis of the other people in their area, some possible slogans for the company, and marketing advice and logo advice. The next thing that I worked on was also another branding order, part 3 of 3, and that was for a company that makes software for gyms and other, like fitness and stuff. So they are the ones who like make the app that my gym would use. And again, that was competitor analysis and slogans. They also wanted to see some font options for a special campaign that they're running. Next up was another branding order, and that one, what was that? Oh, this one was for a CBD company that is new and starting up, and they're a CBD that's specifically B2B, so they would help businesses with the actual materials to make their own CBD products to sell. Super interesting. Then I had to write a blog, 2019 nonprofit Facebook strategies. I learned a lot when I wrote that. I learned a lot when I write most of my stuff. And then I had a writing order for a company that is drop shipping with makeup, travel, accessories. So I love writing for makeup and travel stuff, and drop ship is so interesting because I get to rewrite the really terrible Chinese manufacturing descriptions, and what a weird job is that? Oh, and then I reviewed those packing cubes, which you probably will see the video for later on. And then of course I played D&D, made myself lunch, made myself dinner, took my dog for a walk, and my amazing husband cleaned the kitchen for me. So that is a look inside my life as a career freelancer. Like I said, today was a little bit busier than normal, but that's kind of the deal. I get a huge range of projects to work on. I learn a lot about a lot of different things. I get to work from home, set my own schedule, and of course, the joy of checking off things in my bullet journal. So thanks for watching. I really hope you found this interesting. If you're considering working as a freelancer, that's my full-time gig. I have a lot of knowledge about that because that's literally what I'm doing. And I really love it. It's not just in between. It's not just because I can't find a full-time job. It's because I truly love it. And so hopefully I can be a resource for you, and I'd love to make some more of these kinds of videos about my life as a freelancer if you're interested. Speaking of if you're interested, if you have questions, I kind of have maybe the idea to do like a Q&A video down the road. So if I receive questions, I know I've gotten a lot of questions from people in my real life who ask me in person a lot of things. So if you're thinking about anything, now would be the time to ask. Comment below. If you like my channel, please subscribe for more. I will post every Tuesday and Friday, mostly review videos, but lots of freelancer content coming your way too. And as I grow, I'm excited for you to come with me. So thanks again so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.